If you think funerals are expensive, then you clearly haven't heard of Gong De. So after the funeral has been completed, 1 year or 3 years later, people usually conduct a Gong De ritual. And for this Gong De ritual, it's super grand. So for example, the paper house that you actually use for such a ritual has to be at least 12 feet or even bigger and of various levels. The costing wise is usually more than 10,000 for a simple ritual that can be conducted either at a temple, at a funeral parlor, or even at a void deck downstairs your housing development board. It's actually quite similar to a funeral, just that this time round you can invite the other souls related to the decedent to participate in this ritual to 积功德. In other words, to accumulate the karma so that they can have a better afterlife and be reincarnated. And during this 功德 ritual, it's very interesting because it's very grand and it's like a skit. It can take half a day or even a full day, and at times for larger scale ones it takes up to 3 days, because the first day can start maybe in the evening or at night, where you call the different souls down to the place where the ritual is being conducted, and the second day is where the entire day is full of prayers, and then they have a timeline, and of course the third day is the end of the ceremony where the paper house will be burnt. And during this period of time, people actually fold the paper money and store it either at their house or buy pre-folded paper money at a slightly higher cost. For Gong De, it can be done by people of the Buddhist religion or Taoist religion, but for the Taoist religion, it's a bit more specific. For Teochew, usually they don't, because if they want to conduct a grand ritual, it will be done only at the funeral, and they will get a xiangteng. So the xiangteng is a large-scale prayer session during the funeral itself, and once it is done, 功德圆满 already. For the Taoist Hokkien dialect in particular, Hokkien have many rituals, as I have explained in some videos prior to this already. So for the Hokkien rituals, right, usually such rituals, 功德 rituals, there's a Gyao Ko, which is a smaller scale one that takes place 1 year after the deceased has passed away, or the 功德, which is a larger scale one that takes place usually 3 years after the decedent has passed away. Costing wise, for a simple ritual, if you're looking at Hokkien one, can be 10 over 1,000 at least. But if you're looking at a larger scale one, you can look at even 40,000. So wow! If you think funerals are expensive, you better think twice, because you clearly haven't heard of this 功德, which is a post-funeral ritual.
Thank you for trusting in Harmony Funeral Care, your #1 bereavement buddy.